Hello, everyone, and welcome to another day that the Lord has made. Remember to rejoice and be glad in it. Our God is still in control and is working all things for His glory and according to His purpose. We are a part of this, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be a part of what God is doing in this world today. There's a great harvest, and I'm humbled to be a part of the number of harvesters working in the field for the Lord. But there are so many things, so many little things that seem to rise up within our lives and become a distraction to the work the Lord is seeking to accomplish through our lives. There is a statement found in the Bible that goes this way: "The little foxes spoil the vines, for the vineyard is in blossom." We have come to understand this principle and have found it to be true in many of our lives, that it truly is the little things, the details of our lives that, left unnoticed or unchecked, that bring ruin to the best laid plans. Take, for instance, a time when, as a younger man, I was working in a factory, and as part of my job, I had to load 55-gallon drums filled with Jell-O onto a truck to be shipped out. I was never required to wear safety shoes, the kind that have steel covering the toes. But I was told by someone that this small detail should be taken care of, and I should really think to pay attention to how I was moving these drums and to be careful so as to not get hurt. Unfortunately, as many young men are prone to do, I never thought that this small detail would matter, and that the investment into the purchase of steel-toed shoes would be a waste, and that I would never have an issue. You know where this story is going. Nowhere good. One day, while in a hurry and loading these drums onto a truck, one of those drums somehow landed on my foot. And in a moment, I realized some of the most excruciating pain. Yet somehow I managed to finish loading this truck, and then afterwards a co-worker encouraged me to attend to look at my hurting foot. When I removed my shoe, I was immediately greeted by a formerly white crew sock that was now blood red up to my ankle. You see, what had happened is that when the drum landed on my foot, it actually landed squarely on my big toe. You can imagine the mess that I discovered once my sock had been removed. It took nearly a year for that toenail to grow back. And years later, I am still reminded of this accident as a result of this toenail that just never seemed to grow back correctly. What is the point with me sharing this story with you? The point is this: I was encouraged, I was warned, I was even counseled to take a precaution for my safety. But because of my unwillingness to make a needed change, to make an investment, to be willing to pay a price, it cost me much more deeply and ultimately left a change upon me for the rest of my life. You and I face this each and every day with what may seem to be little things in our lives. Things that we feel are insignificant, or things that we will give attention to, just not today. And then that fateful day of failure comes. Because the test will come. And the attention we have given to the little details will determine what the end of the story tells. The psalmist in Psalm 139 asks God to search his heart to see if there be any wicked thing within him. Why? Why would he ask God this? that he might not sin against God with the little details that could have been prevented. I would encourage you today to pray a similar prayer. God, search me and correct me, that I might stay on the path that leads to you. Remember, the alternative is another path that the Bible speaks of, and it is this: there is a way that seems right unto man, but the end is death. I would encourage you today, pay attention to the details in your life. It is truly the little things that really tell the full story of our lives. And today, there are those little things in each and every one of our lives. And if we will allow God to have access to our hearts, if we will allow Him to have access to correct us, we will find ourselves safely in the path that He would have us to be traveling. God bless you as you continue to pursue Christ with every detail of your life. We love you and we appreciate you. We are praying for you. And remember, you are not alone. God bless.